my own personal top 10 of Texas. So the top 10 best solo and groups that are from Texas, okay? Because I'm going to do my own. Texas is so big, has such a big impact on the culture, I feel like people are slept on when it comes to Texas. So they're sleeping on Texas, right? We've had a lot of great artists come out of there. So without further ado, number 10 from Texas is Trae tha Truth. Trae tha Truth is probably, I would virtually say, one of the original gangster rappers from Texas. Like, if you don't know who Trae tha Truth is, I don't know what to tell you. I first heard this brother on a lot of mixtapes before I even heard him on an album. And of course, he's from Houston. Okay, number 9, and this actually on my list, I was going through my list, this particular individual for number 9 is the only one that is not from Houston, still from Texas, but not from Houston, and that's Dero from Dallas, Texas. Ice Cream Paint Job, y'all know who that is. That beat was actually even remixed and done by Lil Wayne, who did an excellent job on it. So Dero, Get Big was another one that he had on his album. And actually, with these artists, I actually have the CDs, because you know these guys have been in the game for a while, and this isn't like some new stuff. And I realized when y'all when y'all hear my list, you're gonna be like, this dude's got to be older, because I'm gonna tell you right now who's not on my list. Travis Scott is not on my list, and I ain't got no beef, no problems with Travis Scott, right? He's just not on my list. It's not the Texas that I grew up with, but his music is good. You know what I mean? So, and this isn't based off of who had the biggest sales and all this kind of, you know, this, that, there. So, but anyway, number 10, Trae tha Truth. 9 is Dero. Number 8, Lil Flip. Who don't like Lil Flip? This is the way we ball, right? Lil Flip, some of y'all have seen him in that beef video, and he had beef going on with T.I. You know, that was a whole thing. You know, I think they settled all of that, but you know, he represents Clover from Houston, so Lil Flip's my number 8. Number 7, and a lot of people aren't going to agree with this, but if you really think about the hits this brother put out, I don't know why you wouldn't put this brother on your list. Specifically when you're talking about rappers from Texas, right? And he had the greatest marketing plan, especially at the time. I don't know that I even heard anybody that's done the same thing marketing-wise to keep himself relevant as this brother. And that's Mr. Tipping on Fofos himself, Mike Jones. Who don't know Mike Jones? 281-330-8004. Mike Jones. That was awesome when he did that. And he did the whole thing using his government name. He didn't Mike Jones and gave out his phone number, right? So Mike Jones is my number 7. And if you're sleeping on the fact, go ahead and go through your Spotify, go through YouTube. This brother had some hits. Mike Jones had some hits.